Basically, the VR lab is 10 artists, 10 producers, 10 days, and the end result is 10 virtual reality films. What we want to develop and what we want to explore is more the cinematic virtual reality.
A lot of participants have come in with skepticism, and they've come in with doubts, and they come in with a little bit of anxiety. It sort of released itself once they get their hands dirty. And I think that's a very cool thing, just to put technology in people's hands and let their own creativity sort of absolve that fear.
I mean, the purpose of this virtual reality lab isn't really to get a technical insight or to get a virtual reality know-how. It's more of thinking about the way that audience actually experiences cinema.
That's the idea also, to see this as a sort of a scientific lab where a good experiment is a failed experiment, because that's where you can learn.
I am Vrlab, and I'm a fiction and documentary film director, and now I'm a participant at VR Lab. Well, so we're a team of 3. I work together with my husband and also a creative partner as a director, and then we have a Christian Baumskov, that is our producer. We're all beginners to virtual reality. No one of us have any prior experience or knowledge even about what the media can. It's nothing that I'm used to, and it's really out of my comfort zone, and I like that. So we were just going into this with a very open mind, and I mean, pretty fast we figured out that we wanted to tell something that would affect you emotionally, not a conceptual film. It's set in a car where you've been driving for a very long time, and you're driving with your kids, and you fall asleep accidentally.
Short track that could be a particularly scary place, even for guys in our level race.
I think that virtual reality definitely have the opportunity to really engage people in a story. Now you can actually take them, put them inside a scene, and the scene can happen all around them. It could be very powerful, I think, if you do it right.
I think in many senses virtual reality can help you understand the role of the audience, because you are in such a close dialogue with the audience when you give them on the headset. You see them actually how they're looking in your film, how are they experiencing your film. You as a filmmaker have to start thinking about that the camera you're shooting your film with is actually an audience member. It is a person, it is someone who will be moved emotionally or psychologically.
We had a clear intention of bringing the films out of the movie theater. So the films become more of installations instead of films. And I think that can actually, change the way that we think about it, that we think about cinema. The exhibition is open. It's very liberating for a filmmaker to actually see your film as something physical, to make the film physical, giving the film a body in a sense.
Can you sit in a certain way? Can you sit in a corner or stand on a ledge or do something that also emphasizes the story you want to tell? And this, this dimension of physicality has never been part of a filmmaker's repertoire or toolbox. So that's just super fun to see how they explore that.
I was very concerned, actually, about your physicality as a person and the physicality you have in the virtual reality world. And that's also what we've been trying to work with in our project, how to combine you as a body in the real world and you in the virtual world.
this has been very intense and we haven't had much time, which I think is the perfect way of doing it. It will be interesting to see what can come out of it when we go home, because now we know how to do it, and then we can just play with it and maybe have the story grow little by little and test a little bit of different stuff. I mean, I'm just in a little puddle right now, and there's a planet, you know, kind of. That's how I feel.
We want people to notice that this is happening. We want people to know that we are asking questions, we are diving deeper, and we are interrogating the possibilities to figure out what they really can.
For Mads and me, it's been very much the core of it. We wanted to expand the whole idea of cinema. The old idea, you go into an old movie theater and it's been like that forever. Maybe it's time for change.
Not maybe. It is time for change. And we are making that change.